Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. So we're getting ready to do a breakfast. It is 9:46, so it's a little bit later than normal, but I wanted to have some French toast and we are cooking some pork chops. So we're gonna have about a 5-point breakfast, but I wanted to bring you along as I made my French toast. So if you know, I'm counting Weight Watchers Smart Points, and I am going to be making this French toast Weight Watcher friendly. At least that's my goal. So I'm going to be using a couple items. I'm going to be using this Fit and Active brand egg whites. This is from Aldi. Now we scanned this with our tracker and it scanned the whole thing as 0 smart points. But I'm going to use half a cup. Oh, the whole thing is 1 point for the whole thing. So I don't know if it's just this brand or what. I usually count 3 egg whites as 1 smart point. That's just based on regular eggs. But this whole container, I'm using iTrack Bites. We scanned this and it's scanned as 1 point for the whole thing. But I'm going to use a half a cup. And so on my substitute, because on this box it tells me that a half a cup of egg whites is the equivalent of 4 to 5 egg whites, which would be about still one smart point. So I'm going to let me do 3/4 a cup. And I'm still going to count that as just 1 smart point. So I'm going to put the egg substitute in. My handy dandy assistant is going to give me 1 egg. I found this product. This is the Califia Farms. This is the unsweetened vanilla almond milk at Harris Teeter. And 1 cup of this is 1 smart point, but also a half a cup is 0 smart points. So I'm going to do a half a cup of this almond milk. Shake it to make sure. And I may only need a 1/4 cup. I'm just going to do a 1/4 cup. And if you'll give me the vanilla up there. So I'm just doing a 1/4 cup. To that, I'm going to add in 1 egg, just 1 whole egg, and of course that's 2 smart points. But I'm going to make at least 4, maybe 8 French toast pieces. So this is really still going to come out to about 1 point per slice. Then I'm going to be adding in some of this. I got this from the dollar store. This is sugar-free hazelnut. Oh yeah, I wanted to make sure I was reading that right. It's sugar-free hazelnut. This is what I would add to my coffee. So this is coffee liqueur, and I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons, and that's going to also be 0 smart points. Now I'm going to add in, oh, that hazelnut, just, you can smell it. So I'm going to add in a little bit of cinnamon. That's a lot of bit of cinnamon. I'm going to do a few cracks of the black pepper. This is salt. This is the pink Himalayan sea salt. And you guys know I told you I was having some trouble with my hand. Just with this thumb specifically. So sometimes I can't, like it was hard for me to turn this grinder, so I have to end up using the other hand. And then I'm just going to stir this all together. I've got my pork chops in the oven. I do want to watch those because they are done. I'm going to cut that off because that's all done. So now I'm just going to do my French toast. And then we're going to be ready to eat. So again, let me recap what I have in here for you. I've got a half a cup of the Fit and Active Aldi brand liquid egg whites, and I'm just going to count that as 0 points because it counts it as 0 points on the tracker. In here I have 1 egg, which counts as 2 points. I have a quarter cup of this unsweetened vanilla almond milk, which counts as 0 points. To that I added in a little bit of cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of the hazelnut extract, or the syrup, the hazelnut syrup, and I added in a splash of vanilla, salt and pepper to taste. So I'm counting this whole mixture right here is just 2 points. This is what I'm going to use for my slices of the French toast, and I'm using the Fit and Active brand from Aldi. It's 45 calories or 1 point per slice. Just going to spray my pan with a little spray oil. We'll get a couple of them working at the same time because, and it's a little bit thin, the bread is. Doesn't like this, it'll fall apart on you, so work quick. Still counting this as 1 smart point per French toast. I'll put it in my recipe builder just to make sure. That's enough for 2 slices per person, so that'll be 2 smart points. I'm counting my pork chop as 4 to 5 smart points. I'm going to weigh it. So it's bone in. I did look it up in the tracker. For 4 ounces, it's 4 smart points. That's of the edible meat. Alright everybody, I'm going to finish up our breakfast for you. I've got my French toast all done. This made 7 slices. So each slice of this I'm counting as 1 smart point. Once I put all of the ingredients into the recipe, I'm going to put them all in recipe builder. I was just going by each ingredient individually. I'm going to put them in recipe builder, counting for 7 servings. I will let you know in this video what the sauce ended up being, as well as the French toast. I'm counting it as 1 point per slice. If it's different, I'll let you know. So this is what we're having for breakfast. Our pork chops ended up being about 7 ounces. So this is going to be, I'm going to count this as 7 points with the bone in. It's 7 points with the bone in. Probably with the bone out is about 5. So I'll again put in the right amount of points. And then I'm going to take 1 slice of the French toast. And then I'm going to put a teaspoon of the caramel sauce. This is the sugar-free caramel sauce. A tablespoon is 1 smart point. So I'm going to drizzle, that's probably half a teaspoon. So no points for that. And then you can have that with a 1/4 cup of the Mrs. Butterworth sugar-free syrup for 0. And I always pour a 1/4. And then I just use what I need. And if I need more, I'll use it as I need it. That's probably not even a 1/4 of the 1/4. And then for my barbecue pork chops, because I did use barbecue sauce, I'm using this sugar-free This is G. Hughes sugar-free hickory flavored barbecue sauce. And it's 2 carbs per serving, gluten-free. For 3 tablespoons of this, it is 0 smart points. So I put less than 3 tablespoons on each of the 4 pork chops. So this is what we're having for breakfast. We're calling this a caramel French toast with barbecued pork chops. And I'm going to count this between 6 and 7 points. So thank you so much for stopping by our channel. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you're new here, hit the red subscribe button. That way you never miss a video from us. And until the next time we cook, bye.